Hi guys, it's me, Lulu. You can see it go up. I think the people who already do this for a living are totally gonna love this. Hello everyone, I'm Lulu, the RC Chick, and today I'm so excited to show you guys this new 10x10 tractor truck with a full metal chassis. So this is going to be the UNITRU brand, and it has so many things that you haven't seen before in any other tractor that I'm so excited for you guys to see. So let's jump into it. So now I'm going to jump right into the features of it. I do have the ST8 controller that we're going to be using for this one already turned on. And so for the battery, all you have to do is lift this up. And over here, that's going to be our battery compartment. So all you have to do is slide it to the side and release this part. We're going to be using this 3S 5200 mAh battery. Just try to get it in there. And of course, we do have an XT60 connector for this one that we're going to connect right here. So now that we're ready to go, I'm going to turn on the light system first so you guys can check it out. We do have two rotating warning lights over here. It's going to be the switch in the back. So you're going to be able to switch in between 8 different modes for the warning light. So this is more of a normal feature that you can have on any truck. And now secondly, still another button on the back. That's going to be your spotlights on the front. You can switch in between as well, 8 different modes for this one. Okay, and now we're going to switch to this switch right over here. That's going to be VRC, so push up and down. And that's going to be our honeycomb green lights in the front over here. So that's one of the new things we have on our trucks. That's very, very cool. And of course, you can switch in between the modes for this one as well. So we don't have any other trucks that have this apart from the UNITRU trucks. Okay, and now for the switch over here, that's going to be our normal headlights. So you don't really get much for this one. It's just going to be your normal on and off. No different modes for this one. And lastly, here's something I'm very excited about. This switch right over here, SWB. We have the lights on the top over here, the Michelin Man, and of course over here. Now here's another thing. The logo actually itself has lighting too. Like, how cool is that? That is one of the coolest things I've seen on a truck ever. You definitely need this. And now for the light system, still in the back, of course, we're going to have lights. It's UNITRU, so let's just do that. Turn a knob. And we're going to have LED lights under the fenders, as well as in the back over here for equipment rack. So it looks pretty cool. And not only that, in the front as well, over here, we do have these same lights, which is pretty cool. You can make them beam if you want. I do have to say, I really love the lighting system on this one. So, of course, if you need any more lights, we'll add them for you. But so far, it is one of the best that we have. And now for the sound system, it's going to be on our stick right over here on the right. So we do have a very good sound system on this one. Just listen to this. That is pretty nice, guys. And of course, it's going to have volume control. So if you want it to go low, just push lower. So once you push up, it's gonna go low. And then once you push it down, just halfway, not all the way, you're going to increase the sound. Whoa, there is a huge speaker in this one. So that's, I think, as far as it goes for the sound. But I think let's just leave it to a medium so that you can hear me actually speak. I think that should be okay. So now we do have the sound and smoke unit working together, but of course when you just turn on the sound, the smoke is going to be burning but won't be coming out. So you have to actually drive to have the smoke come out. So over there, right now it's on neutral. We've turned off the speed for the drive. So that's going to be our smoke unit. So it's being housed in this metal box right over here. So that's our smoke unit. You can use any one of these to inject the smoke fluid into the smoke unit. Wow. Okay, guys. Now here we have something very special. So for all UNITRU trucks, we're going to be having the option to have an FPV system for you. So we do have a camera right inside over here of the cabin, so that's going to be able to let you see outside from the inside on this screen right over here that we have attached to the SD8. So attaching it is quite easy. You just have a screw in the back that you have to screw it all together. And now let's turn it on to see what it looks like. So there's a switch right here. Press the switch. And there we go. You can actually see me. Hi. All right, so now I'm gonna try to drive this around while still looking at the FPV system. So we're going to find the button right under here that's going to be for the drive ESC. So once we turn it on, we can use this. So I try to keep the FPV system away from the truck. And now let's see. Oh my God, I'm so not used to it. I feel like I'm gonna crash. Let's reverse. Okay, I feel like this is something I would like to get used to. I'm not really a truck driver or anything, so I think the people who already do this for a living are totally gonna love this. And now for the FPV system, you can actually just lift up the top off of our cabin over here. And you see right here, there is a cooling system and you can actually feel the air. So this is going to be cooling our FPV system because right under here, we do have our camera right over there. And this does get hot. There's a plate under here that gets really hot. So we do need the cooling system. So whenever you turn on this truck, you're gonna be hearing the cooling system of the FPV camera. So there we go. And now that we're on the inside of the truck already, so you can see we do have a dashboard that has a display screen on it, which looks super, super cool. And now the stuff on here does function. So over here on this side, we do have the Mercedes-Benz screen. And of course, we have the voltage of the battery being shown, the temperature, as well as the amount of time we've had this model on. So we've had this model on for about 50 minutes. So you can see that it's saying it's 50 minutes on. So that's really, really cool. Now over here for the steering wheel, of course, when you do steer, it also moves in unison. And not only does it do that, but it also has indicator lights on the screen. Could you believe that? And of course, not only that, this has 3 steering axles on it as well. Now over here on the screen, of course, we do have another feature over here that you can see on that side. So once I try to drive forward, you can see the fuel meter seem to go up. So that's really cool. So right now we're in neutral since we're not going anywhere up. The speed meter does not move. And also we do have that red part right over there, that little red part. So this is because we're in neutral. So once I press the button under here, just watch. So now we are not in neutral anymore and we changed the red part. So now when I drive forward, our speed meter will go up and as well as us moving forward. So now I'm going to put it in a way that you guys will see much better. And now let's pay attention to the speed meter over here on the left. So once I put it in drive, you can see it go up, go down when you stop. Also pay attention to the red lights. Once you're driving, it doesn't show up. But once you stop, it shows up. So that's pretty cool. I love how everything works together for the screen. And of course, since we have our FPV, you can actually look at that as well. Alright guys, now let's check out the speed transmission on this one as well as the differential lock. So we do have 3-speed transmission and the differential lock. So try out the differential lock first. So right now, it's still open. And then for the differential lock, we have it locked, and I'm so afraid to touch any of these tires. Like that is not gonna stop. And then of course for the 3-speed transmission, right now we are in low speed, so let's see how fast that goes. So that's low speed, medium speed, and finally high speed. Whoa, oh my God. That is quite a lot of speed. And of course, for this chassis, we do have 3 steering axles in the back and over here. So you can actually watch it steer. Oh, sorry. So for the rear, you can see they steer in different, as in the front, different directions. That makes it actually much easier for a longer chassis. And of course, the ones with the steering axles have this Mercedes logo. These do not steer, so we do have different wheel hubs for it, as well as that do steer in the front over here do have the logos right over there, so which makes it even much more special, so you can tell which one is which. And now let's jump into the features of the exterior. So first things first, we do have the rear towing hitch over here. Good mechanics, so all you have to do is pull a lever. So full metal model in the back, I love that. And of course, full metal chassis over here with this adjustable 5th wheel right here on the top. So this is going to be a full metal one. And of course, once you put your trailer in, it locks and you can just open it up like that. You can adjust it by just pulling this and then just pushing it to whatever place you want it to be. And now coming up to the equipment rack, of course, we do have this ladder over here that you can remove, full metal ladder. With, of course, an openable door over here that you can easily open just like that. I am really bad at this. And on the top over here, we do have this simulation tanks. So these are going to be decorations. Now on the inside, there's actually a working fan right over here. So this is not going to be a decoration. It's going to be an actual working fan. And I still need to figure out how to put this back. Okay, I got it. I got it. And over here on the bottom, we do have the simulation air brakes for your trailer. And of course, right here, that's our battery compartment. So on the inside, we do have our battery that you do open from this side, as I showed you guys before. Now coming over here, full metal wheel stoppers. So pretty easy to use. Just put it in the back whenever you need it. So you get that extra, which is pretty great. And of course, right over here on this metal plate that we have, you do have actual ladders that you can come up from the side. On both sides actually, so which is pretty cool. So for details, of course, we have this all figured out and down. So that is a very impressive truck by itself. Now, of course, on the top over here, we do have the simulation AC, and on the sides, actually, we do have these metal plates that do cover our equipment rack, but the cabin itself is, of course, going to be a plastic cabin. We've got some marker lamps on the side. The doors on this one actually do not open, but you can adjust your adjustable side mirrors all the way to whatever you need it to be. Now, obviously, coming over to the front, I absolutely love this new bumper that we have. Just look at this beast. It is a metal bumper, so whenever you run into something, I'm pretty sure this will destroy whatever is in front of you, so your cabin will always be safe. All right, everyone, now that was our UNITRU 10x10 Mercedes-Benz cabin truck to truck. Now this thing is so amazing, so you guys should let me know what you think of all these features, and of course if you'd want to have this as your own. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.